I'd like to send a shout out to all my wonderful subscribers out there. You have really made this channel what it is today, and in times of Thanksgiving, like we're going to celebrate this Thursday, I can't say enough for the wonderful blessing it's been to have this channel and hang out with all my subscribers. And it led to me getting the silver plaque from YouTube. We're going to show you that. And what happened after hitting that milestone was incredible. I started getting games and people wanting to have me explore other games, which is wonderful. But also, the biggest blessing has been Ping Players wanted me to be their brand ambassador for Satisfactory on their Ping Players server. That has really helped the channel in numerous ways, and it has allowed us to continue growing, which, man, it's been wonderful. So a big shout out to Ping Players and their server. Use Doc35 and get a 35% discount when you go to their site and purchase a server to do the same thing I do. Have fun playing with my friends. So go to Ping Players there, and let's wish everybody a wonderful Thanksgiving, and let's show you the unboxing. And then what I want to do after that is show you the progress that I've made on my Doc Solo world, making a turbo power plant, turbo fuel power plant. So enjoy. All right, alrighty. Well, we're in the middle of our member stream, and my family checked the mail and found something that everybody, I think, here would be interested in. It's should be the plaque from YouTube. So you guys have helped me achieve this, so let's see what it looks like. Covered, and a nice letter. Congratulations on your subscriber milestone. We're honored to take part in recognizing your achievement and want your experience to be exceptional. This reward was expected and packaged it by Rick.
Okay.
Me? Okay. Not another Rick, an impersonator, I'm sure, an imposter. If your reward was damaged during shipping or you have questions, please contact. Okay, and I get a nice a nice letter from him. Or your 100th or your 1,000th. Chances are, do you remember your first subscriber, your 100th or your 1,000th? Oh, yeah, definitely. Chances are you do, and we know you'll definitely remember your 100,000th subscriber. Your fans have found you while searching YouTube, learned about you through a friend, or maybe you showed up as a recommended video. No matter how they came to know your channel, your audience stayed and their numbers increased because of you and the community you've built. We're proud to honor your impressive milestone of reaching 100,000 subscribers with your Silver Creator Reward. Congratulations. We know that you have many more stories to share with your community, and we know that your fans can't wait for you to amaze them even more with your commitment and creativity. So keep creating, keep building. We can't wait to see what you'll do and next, and we're here to support you all the way. And who knows, when you reach your 1,000,000th subscriber, we may just write you and ask, do you remember your 100,000th subscriber? And so that's what the plaque looks like. It's quite bright, so I have to make sure it's reflective in the middle, and that's pretty cool. And I'm going to actually take it out of the plastic because I want to.
How many subscribers now?
105.
Okay.
And there's 105,000 of everybody now. And it actually has engraved on here, presented to Gaming with Doc for passing 100,000 subscribers from YouTube. Pretty cool. Thank you for bringing it in and sharing with me, guys.
Our honor. That was so exciting.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Playing Satisfactory with friends shouldn't mean dealing with lag, crashes, or confusing server setup, and Ping Players make sure you don't. Ping Players' high-performance servers keep everything running smoothly with low latency and reliable uptime, so you can focus on building, exploring, and expanding together without worrying about whether the connection will hold or the world will load. Right now, you can get 35% off any Satisfactory server with the code DOC35 at checkout. ping players, multiplayer without the mess. Well, a lot of things have been done in Doc Solo over the last few days. Thought I'd bring you up to date today. Right now, I decided that my power just wasn't looking good enough for my likes. I look at my power pole and I see the current usage in between my max usage and my consumption. Now, that's okay. Consumption should, in fact, be below, of course, what we're making. But I start getting nervous when this line is between the two, because I know that if I get all my factories running at peak efficiency, this line is going to keep creeping up, just almost by accident, until it encroaches on what I'm actually making, which puts me in a situation where I could trip the breaker. So I didn't want to do that. So what I decided to do, I'm out here in the eastern part of the western part of the map, where there's 2 pure oil nodes and 2 normal oil nodes. So I've got 4 oil nodes brought together, giving me 3 pipes that do 600 oil each. Now I'm flowing them in and creating fuel with residual polymer resin. Now I'm going to turn that polymer resin into some plastic when I get all done and it actually starts producing something. But for now, right, I'm just running it off into a sink, and hopefully, and I put this container here just so I can throw stuff in there that I collect along the way that I don't need anymore, and it can go in the sink. So this is just a sink line at this point, and later on I'll probably build on the platform over in the blank space area over there, and just do something with the plastic, building plastic over there, and send it on to the factory. Because as you know from prior films, I'm short on plastic right now. So I've gone ahead and put together the refineries that are taking this fuel and returning it into turbo fuel. I decided instead of doing my fuel generators with just regular fuel wasn't quite good enough. So I went ahead and tapped into 2 sulfur mines that are close by and 4 coal mines, which are also a little bit farther away, but I managed to get it here with the help of a train. And so I ran a train through a tunnel over here and ran it on through, and here we get our coal, and we get sulfur. One of the sulfur mines was over by the coal, so we're bringing that in, and the other sulfur mine is over here on the shore. You can see where the conveyor is going on over there and around this big cliff. So that mine is bringing it in just on a conveyor, and that brings it up right here under the platform. So we now have we have 2 floors of compacted coal. So the sulfur and the coal together make compacted coal, and we've got, let me remember how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 8, 16, 32 constructors making compacted coal. Now the compacted coal is feeding over into the refineries. So the compacted coal, along with the regular fuel that we're making over here, is now being processed and made into turbo fuel. So at this point, the turbo fuel lines are just stubbed out for me. I'm going to go ahead and make 4, because I've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 different lines coming out. I'm going to take and make 4 lines of 14 generators using the turbo fuel. And after we're done with that, I should have a significant amount of power. When I lay down one of these, we'll check it out, and we'll see exactly. I'm going to go ahead and overclock them so I can get it down to just the 4 lines of 14. Without overclocking them, I would have needed 133 fuel generators, and frankly, I don't want to build that long, so I'm going to overclock them all 250%. With the last little one, you notice the number is not even, so with the last one I'll tweak the overclocking a little bit so that it only uses what's left of the fuel, and it just keeps running, so we're good there. Okay, so I'm going to get building, and I'll see you when I've got something to show you. Okay. All right, I've been building a bit, and we just added all of these. There are 4 rows of 14 apiece, so that gives me 56 fuel generators. And with 56 fuel generators, last time we looked at a power pole, let's see. I'll get a power grid setting here. Last time we looked there, the gray and black was below the blue, and now it's comfortably above the blue and way above the consumption line, that orange consumption line. So I'm happy, and we're just humming along and creating all kinds of good power. So I'm happy for a while. I'll be able to continue just building away. And now all I have to do is go ahead and, instead of sinking the polymer resin, I can go ahead and make some plastics and send that back on home and get it to the factories that need them back home. So hey, it's been a fun build. I always enjoy this part of the work when it comes to the end and it's all neatly laid out and working just wonderfully. Hope you've enjoyed this film. Hit that like button if you can, subscribe if you'd like, and come join me again when we live stream on Mondays for 8 hours and on Thursdays for 4 hours, and just enjoy hanging out and answering questions and helping people out. So hopefully we'll see you then. See you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.